Alright, so we set this thing up. Now it's time to give this a full-blown exploration. Let's explore, everyone. Windows 11, and I'm going to give my final thoughts on this later. Take a look. Alright guys, this is the Windows 11 desktop. I have not changed anything of this system since I first installed it. This is literally as it is the day I installed it. When we're taking a look at this, I'm going to be taking a look at some of the settings as well. Some of the stuff I've not seen and some of the stuff I do have opinions on. I did say in the last episode, or the last part, that I'm not too keen on how the taskbar looks. It's a little bit too Linux slash Mac OS for me, which the Linux part I'm fine with. This kind of reminds me of what was that OS I looked at? Deep in Linux, that's it. That's what it reminds me of, about it being in the center. But I'm hopeful that there is maybe oh, fair enough. So that's a task view. So you got the search button here. Where's Cortana? Oh, she's there. Oh well, there we go. And you've still got the Windows 7 performance monitor icon. I do love the icons though. The recycle bin. I do believe there were complaints when Windows 10 was still in development, as it was recognised back then as threshold, where there were complaints of the recycle bin being a little bit weird looking. Here, although it doesn't look like the Windows 7 one, like the current Windows 10 one does, I actually kind of like this. I'm not going to lie to you right there. I really do like this. Then you've got the start menu as well that I've shown before. It's got the recommended section, which I presume if I use this long enough, because you've got the pinned area, so I do presume that if I use the system long enough, open more applications, this will probably be chock-a-block of recent programs, just like the classic Windows start screen / start menu. You've got the power button, which only has shutdown and restart, and you've got my login, so I can sign out and all sorts. So I'm not, as of yet, going to log into too much stuff. I'm not going to enable the internet access on this yet, but you still got the Action Center, Action Center, so that's a good start. And it is a bit laggy because I've not set up VMware tools on this machine, but we will get to that in just a second. I want to take a look at some of the apps this thing has out of the box first. So you've got the Windows Store, you've got the calendar, you've got the mail application, which just seems to be the classic. There's nothing seems to have changed here. Microsoft Edge, even if I can speak. You've got the news area, which is having trouble loading up. Let's see. Complete setup, confirm, blah 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 blah. Alright. So that's Microsoft Edge. There's nothing too much interesting to talk about that when it comes to that. You've got the File Explorer, which has new icons. Wow. Again, they look kind of Linux-like. I'm going to go into settings. I'm going to explore the settings right here and see what kind of stuff I can manipulate here. So it's kind of the same app from Windows 10, but new icons as well. So they're all rounded. I do kind of like the rounded look. It's a new fresh take on it. I do think the square, the sharp edge take was kind of getting a little bit stale, if I'm being quite honest with you. But hey, that is fine for me. So some of the icons are still the same, although some of them are just rounded and adapted to the new rounded look. Accounts, which has my name there. Not going to worry about updates for now. Font personalization. I love how it's a little paintbrush here. I was going to call it a pencil. Do you have screensavers? If you don't have screensavers, I am going to lose my mind. Oh, it's got screensavers! Oh my god! Yes, and they work! And they work! And they work! I will say though, again, I do love how the system theme looks. I'm going to use a Windows XP term. I'm just going to call it the system scheme, or just the appearance kind of thing. I do like the rounded buttons and all sorts. That is a very interesting and nice touch. So you've got the basic stuff going on, and there are also new backgrounds, new custom backgrounds. Something I do like, because the ones on Windows 10, again, were getting stale. And I do believe if you switch certain backgrounds between light and dark mode, it does actually switch the way the wallpaper looks. I believe it works on this one more than others. So I'm going to try this right now. Light set to dark. Huh, I thought that wallpaper was meant to change colour. Maybe it's due to themes? But let's try the themes, right. Alright, so that's a dark theme. Windows default. That's an interesting point, actually. It was pointed out by Windows on Windows, Major Sky 17 as it used to be called, that there seems to be a pattern with Microsoft. The default backdrop has occasionally went from being a picture of a flower to being something aesthetic, to being in Windows XP it was a grassland. In Windows Vista it was a simple abstract background. Windows 7 it was kind of still the same, it was an abstract background but it had a Windows logo in the centre. Windows 8 it was a flower, I think it was a flower. Windows 8.1 it was an abstract bunch of shapes. Windows 10 it was a logo again. And in Windows 11 it is again an abstract shape. So I do find quite interesting. It's a nice touch, and I do like these new wallpapers. I'm not going to lie, because those other ones were getting boring. I don't like the beach ones. Alright, so we'll take a look at some other wallpapers. What are those? What are those? Are those Pringles? Weird looking Pringles. And that was like the logo for the British TV show The Circle. Interesting. Oh, I love that wallpaper. I love that wallpaper. Oh my god, really. I love this already. I do believe you can probably browse for this. Okay, I will say, one of the things I will probably like about this is the new design scheme of the icons. Hang on, that's a weird animation. Huh. My phone just dinged. That's perfect. Perfect timing, phone. Alright. Let's go into local disk. Actually, that's what I was going to do, actually. I was going to go into... We'll cancel this out. Go back to themes. And I'm going to display all icons. Oh, wow. As I say, it does more or less look like a Linux spin on Windows. I do love the sound effects though. They can remind me of Windows 10 beta. Or beta. It's beta, not beta. Let's go into system files. I do love the folders. I am not going to lie to you right now. I love the folders. We can take a look at the system sounds. Da-dum. But let's take a look. Now I do imagine that how Microsoft is working this in the background is a lot of the images are used to set as wallpapers are just replaced just by keeping the file name the same but changing the contents of the file. Like in this case. And I do love the two different shades. That's a very interesting touch. So let's go back. Screen. Touch keypad. Huh? Hang on, wait a minute. Touch keypad. I need to see this right now. Where is the keyboard? On-screen keyboard. Huh. Does this have tablet mode out the box? Or do I have to have this on a tablet to enable it? Touch keyboard. So, does the keyboard have a wallpaper thing going on? That's interesting. Oh, and there's more wallpapers. This is taking me back to Windows 8 and Windows 8.1. I'm not going to lie. Hang on, is that what? That's different to what I've got set. Oh my god. I'm not sure how I like about these. Whatever. This is Windows 7. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. This is Windows 7. Oh. I am in love with this right now. Holy moly. Oh. This is Windows 7. Oh my god, Microsoft, what have you done? Oh my god. And the way these images have been taken, it almost looks as though they've kept the sun centered. I'm not too sure, maybe it's been computerized in, because it just seems well centered. It doesn't seem as if it's moving at all, which is an interesting thing. But wow, it's so much broader in terms of ideas. You got this dark version of this desert kind of thing. I really hope Microsoft keeps these wallpapers. They're freaking beautiful. Let's go into media files. Where is this? I do warn you guys, this will probably be a very long episode. They've kept the folders from Windows 7, which is intriguing still. I wonder, does Windows Media Player still exist? Yes, it does. Thank you, Microsoft. Please keep it in there. Recommended. Thank you. Recommended. Yeah, the system sounds have changed. Do. Oh my god. I can already tell this is going to be a better version of Windows than Windows 10. What? What? This is Windows 10 beta stuff. What? Hang on, let me log out. I want to see what the logout screen looks like as well, but I want to log out and see if I'll get the system sound on log out and log back in. That is pretty. Wow. Will I get the login sound? No. It was worth a try. Wow. Actually, that being said, how taskbar settings? Left. That's better. I do like the animations though when you set it and it just to the other side. Device usage. Notification area. Lock screen. Where's start? Oh, start. Recent added apps. Most used app. Recent added app. It's got the tiles going on, but there's no option to revert to the old. Microsoft. Most used apps. Show recent added apps. Jump list and fill. I am depressed. I do hear there is a registry edit thing you can do to bring it back. I'm not going to try that because this is more of an out-of-box experience of this. I'm not going to bother in that aspect. I don't like that clock though. I do wish I could shrink the taskbar a little bit so you could just see the time of the day. I don't like that clock. Now, can I adjust it? Why is it set to Pacific time? It's definitely not 10 o'clock in the morning. It is... If I... Where is Greenwich Mean Time? Mean. Dublin! There we go. I am in London. No, I'm not. Sod it. Screw that. Alright, so we've taken a look at the icons, which I really do like. They're quite classy, I do think. Although I do kind of think that globe on the network icon just kind of look a little bit clip art-ish. But yeah, it's a nice change. I will say the icons are a nice change. Let me do the classic test of this. Let me just... Interesting. Yeah, I think besides the start menu being different, I will probably like this design of Windows 11. And just to prove it's Windows 11, I'm going to go start and run there, and it's Windows 11. Version dev OS 21.1996. Hang on, 21.996.1. The Windows 11 Pro operating system, and this is Windows 11 Pro. Nice. Let's go back into settings and see what other stuff we can do. So, personalization, you can actually personalize and use a certain font as a theme, I don't think. No, I don't know what is it doing the personalization if you can't use them. That's a little bit odd. And it's still got the Windows 10 design thing going on, which I will say I think they're being a little bit lazy because they are focusing more on Windows 11. One of the things I do kind of want in Windows 10 right now is that the tiles are kind of like this, where they've got a different colour compared to the start menu itself. I'm missing that right now because I don't like the fact that the tiles are combining themselves into the start menu's background. I do kind of miss the two colour aspect of the start screen from Windows 8. But seems as though I have touched on everything. What is that? Show desktop button. What does that do? Show desktop button. Oh, it's a little strip. What animation is that? Huh. Show touch keyboard button. Right. Now that I've found it, let's see what the wallpaper thing is like. Can you set a wallpaper for this? Not yet, it seems. What's this? Oh, you can make it portable as well! Oh my god, that's cute! Oh, you can make it like a widget. That's cute. So, what other things can we explore? I don't need the internet connection for. I will reconnect the internet in a bit. I might make this a part 3 where I just explore some of the other apps built into this. So, most used I actually got tips, feedback hub, sticky notes, Cortana, which doesn't actually work because I'm not signed in. What is that? Configured to run when you log in. I see. Get started, navigation, Microsoft Solitaire collection, and the notepad's got a new icon on it as well. I cannot type to save my life. Now, one thing I've discovered, interestingly enough, is when you go to uninstall Paint 3D, it will in the process also uninstall Paint from Windows 10. That's a very curious and very dumb design. Because I would prefer have this version installed just for the sake of it, and not have the 3D version. But that's Microsoft, what do you expect? And of course, the movies and TV icon is rounded as well, compared to the actual Windows 10 version, which is still kind of squarish. So they're really going for this rounded look. I wish they would kind of do the same for the Windows logo itself, if they're going to go for that rounded look and make the detailed window kind of rounded, if you know what I mean. You got the tips thing, which I don't know. It's kind of redundant having the tips app and the Get Inside app in the same thing. You've got a snip and sketch, and then you've got the snipping tool. Curious. Snipping tool is moving. In the future updates, typical will be moving to a new home. Try improved features in snip and sketch. This has been going on since the last 6 Windows updates for this thing. So, I'm not getting any videos on this, so who cares? Taskbar settings. Now, when it comes to this, so you've got the taskbar alignment. I am not a fan of the fact you cannot set this to like a classic design where you can't have the full-blown taskbar buttons with the text on them. I don't know why they're going for that. Just make it more of a Windows 7S design and as a default. Set which icons appear on the taskbar. I see. Turn system icons on and off. Show badges. Oh, that's the newsfeed. Oh, okay. I get you now. I mean, to be fair, this is still in beta, so there's probably a lot of features that they're still trying to re-implement from Windows 10. Now, I will make this a third-part series. So, that being said, guys, I'm going to be taking a look at the additional features that come with Windows 11 and then in the next episode. Stay tuned for that, because I will also be giving my own opinions on Windows 11 and some people who have discussed what they think about this so far. That being said, guys, this is Exploring Operating Systems. I hope to see you soon. Until then, take care. Goodbye.